Are your parentage reviews not combining and you're trying to figure out how to fix that? My name is Stephen Pope. I'm the founder of My Amazon Guy. In this video, I'm going to answer that question and help give you some troubleshooting tips to help you on your way. So the main reason reviews don't combine on a parentage like this, you can see there's over 1,000 reviews here. We got various different wine glasses, all the same wine glass, just different sayings on it, if you were. And the main reason that these reviews sometimes don't combine is two reasons. Number one, the product type is not matching, or two, the item type categories don't match within the parentage. So your goal to troubleshoot this is to make them similar throughout all of the parentage. For example, you couldn't parent together a House of the Dragon wine tumbler like this with some of my men's soap or with some of my smudge sticks. It just wouldn't work. Their categories are totally different. Some categories, like toys, don't even allow for parentages. I can't tell you how many people in the gaming dice categories have reached out to me over the years trying to figure out how to parent things together. They continuously get re-broken up. It's a very common thing. So like this one, no parentage there. If we click on a bunch of these, I would be surprised if we find any of these are parented. Well, there's one, because in the toys category, they are prevented from being parented. So a lot of the times, the way that people in this category overcome it is they'll try and put themselves into two dual categories to try and combine them, which technically is not compliant, but it does happen, as you can see here. So when you're trying to troubleshoot this, the first thing that I recommend doing is backing up your Amazon catalog. To do this, go over to Seller Central, put your cursor on the drop down of the hamburger menu, and go on over to Reports and Inventory Reports right here. In here, you want to select on the All Listings Report, and you're going to download the Category Listings Report All. That's how you know you got the right one, if it has that all in parentheses right there. It's actually the Category Listings Report there. I misspoke earlier. So when you click that, you're going to note there is a Category Listings Report in beta. Please note the report and its features may be changed or removed at any time. If you don't see this in the dropdown right here, just simply ticket Amazon and ask for access to the Category Listings Report All, and then give them the link to this page that you're on. They'll get you access to it. Once you do this, you'll see this download pretty quickly, and you can click on the download button there. Right there, you can see it on the screen, move my camera out of the way, and that'll give you a copy of all of your data. Once you pull that open, you can then look at the parentage file to see where the discrepancy might be. For example, just like I talked about, different products can't combine together. If somebody has moved your items, Amazon does this automatically with category changes. Other sellers can manipulate data. Maybe somebody in Canada loaded your item and it's interfering with your US listing. There's all kinds of reasons this can happen. This issue, though, is fairly easy to fix. What you're going to do is you're going to load a template file of that backup we just downloaded and simply match the product ID and category IDs up so that they're in the same subcategories. And once you do that, you might actually have fixed your problem already. Just simply upload the template and boom. Now, however, for those of you who upload that file and don't get a fix, you probably are going to have to do some brand registry tickets. So head over to brandservices.amazon.com and simply sign into the brand registry portal. In here, you can go into support, contact brand supports, listing issue, and change a product's category. In here, you can put the ASIN in that has the mismatch and then file that ticket and basically say, hey, I want to move it to X category. However, there's like an 80% chance they're going to auto decline this ticket. So then at that point, you're going to reply to that ticket, give them either a link to your website where you have the category listed out, or give them a cell phone picture of your product and let them know why this is the best customer experience and justify the category in question. You could also reference competitor products or some of your other products, though I hesitate to do that typically because I don't think that they actually measure that or weigh those. But sometimes citing that is helpful on the escalation on the ticket. When they tell you no, go back and say, well, here it is elsewhere on the catalog. Don't you want to have a consistent policy? Here's our flowchart when we're trying to figure out how to merge reviews, though. This can be super helpful to give you kind of a high level of what's going on. So step one, you want to merge reviews. Cool. Categories of parent and child children. Download the category listings report, which we just showed you how to do. Check the categories in that report and in the back end to see if they are matching. Do they match? If no, select the product type and item type under the entire parentage and upload the file and fix it. If that did not fix it, you're going to go down to point A, which is going to reset you up here. If yes, you're going to be done and your reviews have merged. If no, or if they do match, yes, and they're good in the template, or you've already got them to match after you did that, then go to filing the ticket for the requesting for merging of the reviews. That is, if the parentage is fixed and is successfully connected. And then if that doesn't review the merges, then you're going to simply have to file multiple tickets until they do. And if the reviews don't merge, here is a sample ticket you could file. Greetings, we've checked the variations of Parent ASIN blank online and found out the reviews aren't shared with one another. If the categories have been fixed through a file feed and the merges don't review, greetings, we've checked the variation of parent blank online and found the reviews don't merge to another, and we've uploaded a feed file to match it, post the batch ID, post the product type, item type, and we made sure that the item category from the parent and the children. And by the way, the key here is that the parent and the children also need to match. So if the parent does not match, you need to fix that as well. And that's a very frequent problem that we see. Another challenge we sometimes see is when the brand name doesn't match. That can also prevent parentage from being connected altogether. So that's another thing to keep on the lookout for. Your key to success here is to remember that most of the ticketing is going to get auto-rejected, and you have to continuously follow up on these tickets. Amazon is a culture of escalation, which means you need to go through the regular process first, then escalate on those tickets, and then once that all fails, and it does from time to time, then send a seller escalations team email to jeff@amazon.com. Show them all the steps that you took. Tell them how incompetent seller support is, because they suck. And then tell them why they need to help you, and give them all the batch IDs and all that information so they can help you. One of the things that we've seen is that seller support is basically told to follow protocol. They copy and paste a bunch of fluff in their email support, flowery language that is completely meaningless and unhelpful. And this is super frustrating experience for sellers. So if that's you, don't feel alone. Add a comment to this video with Parentage Review Combining so I can help rank it on YouTube, and watch these other parentage videos next. If you need further help learning how to build parentages, we have lots of good courses over at mag-school.com. You can click on the Build a Variation course right there. Some other new courses that we've just launched: how to build premium A+ content, international launching, and we have all the classic good things like SEO, PPC, catalog reviving sales, and many more. So go check them out at mag-school.com.